Welcome to another Madden Challenge video. Today, I play Super Bowl 59 as the Chiefs against the Eagles in Madden 25. Ready? Let's get right into this. And with that, we're in. I knew this wasn't going to be an easy challenge. Super Bowl 59, Chiefs and Eagles, going for the three-peat. The one thing I was worried about when going in against the Eagles was the running back, Saquon Barkley. I knew it couldn't be easy to get past him, so I knew I had to stop his runs. Or just stop Hurts from doing anything in general. So, what did I do? Well, you're about to see how bad this went. And then came time for the coin flip. I was hoping that I would get the heads on this one so that I could return the ball and take control of the game instantly. And, as luck would have it, I did. So, as I lined up waiting for the kick, I knew that I would have to find a way to put this game down fast. And so when the kick came, I was ready for it. As he kicked the ball, I made the decision in my mind not to have a touchback and to just run it out. And I got a decent gain of 23. So then I had the ball and I was ready for the first play of the game. I quickly hopped back in the pocket, ran out left, and got sacked. It wasn't exactly a great start, so I needed to do better on the next play. And, as luck would have it, I really didn't, I'm lying. I threw it out, got it, and got the first down, but nothing else really happened. And then, right after this, on the next play after I hiked it, I dropped back, and I got sacked. And then for the next play or two, it was basically the same thing with a failed run attempt and a dropped pass out of the sack. And at this point, I was starting to get pretty mad. And now, this is where things get a little weird. So I lined up and had a few pretty decent plays. I had a short little pass out to get the first. And then, right after this, I had a decent run. And then, right after this, I had another decent little pass. And then finally, I had a nice sneak. And this is the part where things get weird. I'm lining up thinking that I'm so close to the touchdown. This might be the play, right? And so I decide to sneak it because I thought I was open. They grab me and I fumble it. And this is where the game started to go downhill. All my guys are chasing him. He's running. He gets all the way to the 5 and goes down. It was at this point that I thought that they were about to score a touchdown, so I went on for defense and prepared myself for the worst. And, what would you know, Hurts made a break and he fumbled. So, I got the ball back at about the 10. And so with that out of the way, here's how the next few drives went. Oh. Yards, yes. And so that run ended the first quarter, and now I was on the second feeling pretty good about this drive because I had the ball in a good field position and instantly had a good completion to Travis Kelce. And I instantly followed this one up with a pretty decent run by Patrick Mahomes, just gunning it out, and he did not fumble this time. And this was followed up shortly by a nice little bullet pass and a run that almost got me the first touchdown of the game. It put me in such a great position that on the next play, I was able to easily take the run and make the first touchdown of the game. And so after making the touchdown, after some celebrating as well, I was able to kick the extra point and have a 7-0 lead in Super Bowl 59. And then the Eagles decided to take the knee off the kickoff and go with the 25. So I began my work on defense, stopping some runs and struggling a bit on the passing game because got a few completions and first downs. And another weird thing happened in this game, which probably is what turned the whole game around. On the next play, Hurts threw it right to me, and I was off, and I made it maybe 10 yards from where I was. But now I knew I had this game in the bag. And I don't know what I was expecting to happen after this, but this is certainly not what I expected. I bolted down the sideline with Mahomes, and after the luck I was having running with him, I did not expect him to hold onto the ball and make that. And so then I had a quick run and got sacked once, and then I was pretty hopeful for the next play where I scored the touchdown with Travis Kelce. And then a bit more celebrating because that's how we do it here. So after I scored the extra point, the Eagles were not able to do anything. So I kicked it off in the next half, and the game was back on. And oddly enough, they decided to run it out this time, and did not get very far. So back on defense, I was ready. Well, until I saw Saquon Barkley start running and trucking my guys, and so I was nervous. And then Jalen Hurts made a break for it. I was worried, but he stepped out of bounds, and then Barkley had another short little run that didn't amount to much, and then there was this incomplete pass in between, and then they had to punt it. So I got the ball back. I caught it back at the 10-yard line and got about 3 yards. So with the ball back, I decided to take it for a run and had a pretty good run. And here's how the next few plays went. There we go. Oh shoot. Oh. Let's go. So after settling for the field goal, I regained my confidence and knew I had to keep up the lead in order to win this game, because if the Eagles were started to catch up even a little bit, I was done for. So after blocking one play where they got the first down, I'll admit, they let the clock run out as there was only 4 seconds left, and now we were on to the fourth quarter. And so I came into this quarter instantly stopping a run by Saquon Barkley, and at this point I was feeling like there wasn't much he could do. So I stopped him a few times, stopped some good plays, until Jalen Hurts decided to make a run up the middle, which I was terrified at, but he fumbled the ball. So I got it back, and of course, like every good thing, it had a downside. There was a flag. And of course, they decided to accept it. So now I was on offense, and here's just a quick contemplation of what happened. Go Mahomes, go Mahomes, go Mahomes. Perfectly open up the middle. There we go. Dang it. There we go. And with that, I was up. And I did not try to do this, but I got an accidental touchdown even though I was trying to run down the clock. So, after a bit more celebrating, I was able to get up and kick the extra point and lead the game by quite a lot. And it was kind of obvious at that point that I had the game in the bag. So I kicked the ball off and was waiting to see if they'd run it out, which they didn't. So now it was down for me to hold them on defense. And honestly, I had no idea what could happen, and I started to get scared because they were getting huge yardage on all these plays, like that amazing catch. How did they even do that? I'll never know. But every play after play, it was amazing. They just kept getting farther and farther down the field. And I was worried that somehow they might clutch the game with 40-something seconds left. And so they made it right on the end zone. Not close enough to do a tush-push, but close enough to probably score a touchdown. But it was at this point where they made the crucial mistake of running Jalen Hurts. And with 9 seconds left and no timeouts left, the game was over. I'd won the Super Bowl. The Chiefs were champions. And with that, the challenge was complete. If you want to see me play these live, you can check me out at Twitch over at Benson Streams. And if you want to see more videos like this and Madden challenges and even football card openings, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll do as many as I can as soon as possible. That's all for me today, folks. Till next time.